Look, I'll be direct on this. What happens is once you have that many accounts, there's a drag effect. Your outside guy, your account team cannot effectively grow that business because they're distracted by low value tasks.
So guys, how many is too many? And what I'm talking about is how many accounts is too many accounts for a distributor or account manager to actively manage and actively cultivate and grow. And John, we see this all the time, right? Where sales leaders are asking us, what is the magic number? What is that number that I should be segmenting our accounts across our selling teams, our account managers, our inside sellers, and our digital selling teams? So John, what do you think on this topic?
Yeah, James, it's a hot topic. It's always been the topic in distribution and manufacturing. Most distributors feel the only way to grow is to add another outside account manager to make more calls. The magic number, most people can handle effectively 50 accounts, but oftentimes you give them 200-300 accounts to call on, and they're not calling on the other 150 to 250 accounts. So I think today, to be effective, you have to have a modern account selling mindset and approach. And I just think it's time to change. If you think the only way to grow is to hire another outside account manager, then you need to look in the mirror and try something different. Jim, what do you think?
Yeah, John, 300 is definitely too many.
But we see it, right?
We see it all the time. And look, I'll be direct on this. What happens is once you have that many accounts, there's a drag effect. Your outside guy, your account team cannot effectively grow that business because they're distracted by low value tasks. So they become very reactionary and they can't give their best effort to their top 50 accounts because they're being drugged down. So less is more in this case to deliver that focus and value that those accounts deserve.
Yeah, great point on that one, Jim. So, to help distribution work better with, because they've got a lot of accounts they're trying to manage. Like, where do they start? How do they start to really structure this across their selling teams? What's the best approach there?
So I look at it from 4 steps. Okay, first thing you got to do is you got to quantify what you have. So look at the data. Get smart on it. Don't just say, hey, we have X amount of accounts. See the value. What you're really doing here is you're trying to segment those accounts into who they are, how they buy, their growth opportunities. And then from there, you want to do that gap analysis. And when I say gap analysis, really it's by category.
Yeah.
What are they buying? What are they not buying? What are we leaving on the table? And once you have that distilled down, that's when you look at product conversion programs. So you can say, hey, my top 25 accounts need to be buying my 10 strategic categories. So put together programs that are tailored to that and make sure you fill that box. Don't let anything on the table. If they're not buying from you, then understand why. See what type of conversion program you can put in to get that transaction and be highly focused on those 10 areas or so.
Yeah, I love that, Jim. That's great advice. And so if you're a distributor out there who is putting over 50 accounts onto individual account managers, find a way to get smarter about it to where you can actively grow those accounts. And you can do that by, number one, using data to quantify the market demand at a product category level. Use that data to then segment your customers into high value versus moderate value versus lower value. And then create product category conversion programs to actively work those different customer segments into programs that get them into buying more of your product categories. Great advice, guys. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, James.
Thank you for watching today. If you liked what you heard and you want to put some of these insights to use on your team, feel free to reach out to us at dorngroup.com. If you want to receive more unique insights like these for both manufacturers and distributors, follow us on our LinkedIn and YouTube channels.